Hi, I'm Rachel, welcome back to my channel. I knew today that I wanted to do some sort of Illamasqua video. I thought about doing my favourites or my whole collection, but that would have been far too long a video. So I'm going to show you my blusher collection today. I'm really sorry about the noise in this video and my TMI tag video. My cat sits right beneath my tripod and she's cleaning herself, so I'm really sorry. I'll start off with the first item I ever got from Illamasqua, and it's the powder blusher in Lover. When I first got it, to me this was bright orange. I just didn't understand why you'd want to wear an orange blush, and I probably didn't wear it for like a year after I got it. It is not orange, it's peach. And it's really flattering, probably on just about everybody, but I pretty much only wore pink then, I guess. Let's swatch this in a place that can actually be seen. So to date this is probably my favourite Illamasqua blusher. I just think it's really easy to wear, it goes with just about everything. I am doing these swatches quite heavy, but I want them to show up. Next is Tremble, and it's this sort of pastel pink, blue based, great on really pale skin. I think it probably wouldn't show up on darker skin or it would make you look a bit ashy. So that's Tremble. Next it's Hussy, and it's a brighter pink, ever so slightly coral. It's definitely a warmer pink. And it's nice and bright, but it's still quite easy to wear. This one is Kiss, and it's what I'm wearing here. I'm on top of one of the cream blushes. I guess it's sort of a mauve colour. And it doesn't look this deep on the skin. Can blend out really softly. A big duo fibre brush is great for it. So that's Kiss, and I really like it. Next is my duo, sorry the case is a bit broken, and it's Katie and Ambition. Katie is even paler than Tremble, a pale neutral pink I'd say. Ambition is like a dusky rose bordering on sort of terracotta territory because it's got gold shimmer in it, so it changes the appearance of it a bit. So this one's Katie. Don't know if it's going to show up. That's Katie, and I'd probably only recommend it for light to fair skin. I just don't think it would show up very much. And this is Ambition. The two colours do go together really well, they're great layered, or done as a gradient. I think Ambition would probably suit most people, but then I know a lot of people don't like shimmer or glitter in their blush, so it's not for everyone. The single blushes are £22 and this duo is £22.50, and there's a few variations on the duos. I do recommend waiting for the sales though, they do have really good sales. There'll probably be one coming up in January, don't know if there'll be one before that, but the sales are really good. You can get the blushes for like between £5 and £10, and if you wait towards the end of the sale they quite often drop some prices too. So yeah, don't think I've spent hundreds of pounds on these blushes, I haven't. Probably only one or two of them I ever bought full price. A lot of them I would have bought in the sale, and Illamasqua used to do mystery boxes where you buy a box for like a fraction of its worth but you don't know what you're going to get in it, and so quite a few of these came in those. This next one came in one of those because I never would have chosen it. It's Disobey, and I guess it's more of a bronzer. It's a warm pale brown, warm but leaning towards like green rather than orange, and we'll put it here. I know Nikki Tutorials really liked this one because they discontinued it and then she did a campaign to bring it back, and they did bring it back and it's still available now. It doesn't look good on me. I used to try and contour with it, and my husband once commented about that weird muddy streak on my face, and it's just a bit too deep as a bronzer for me. I need something even lighter. I don't wear bronzer day to day, but when I do want to like warm my face up a bit, I actually use the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in Dim Light. It's a really, really good sort of bronzer for super pale skin. So yeah, that brown one there is Disobey. Next I've got two of their Velvet blushes, so these apply like a cream and set to a matte. I couldn't see them on the website just now, I checked on my phone, but I'll still show you because they might turn up in the sales, I don't know. So this first one is Flirtatious, and it's a peachy colour. I'll just compare it to Lover. That's Flirtatious, that's Lover, so it's a bit more pink than Lover. I really like these, but I do tend to layer them. So I'll either layer the two velvet ones I've got together or with a powder blush on top, so that's Flirtatious. Again, it's a peachy one, so it'll probably suit most people. And this velvet blusher is Conviction. And admittedly I kind of bought it because I knew it was limited edition, and on loan only, I think it was. It's a hot pink. I don't pack it on, but if I just, I tend to use the, I think it's the e.l.f. stippling brush, and it's a duo fibre, but it's not very dense at all, and it just applies a tiny bit, so I tend to use that for this. So that's Conviction. All of the blushes, no matter what formula they are really opaque. They're a lot longer lasting as well than other blushes I've got. Like at the end of the day it will still be on. I mean, I tend to layer blush anyway, just about always do a cream and then a powder. So I don't often have trouble with any blush fading on me, but these ones are particularly good. Next I've got some of the cream formulas to show you. This one is Crush, and I don't think you can get it anymore. I definitely got this one in the sale. It looks quite scary in the pan. It's like a berry shade. Wonky swatch. So it's another one that looks quite scary, but actually if you just apply a tiny bit, it looks so nice. And especially like in winter, it creates that sort of I've been out in the cold look. I actually used this on a friend of mine at her wedding recently. She's Barbadian, and this looked amazing on her. Every time I've applied it to her she's been so scared, but then she's really pleased with how it looks afterwards. Next is another cream, and it's one of my favourites, and this is Dixie. I use this one maybe like 3 or 4 times a week. So again, it's a deep peachy colour that leans pink. That's Dixie. As you can see, it's deeper again than Flirtatious. This one's Dixie. And again, it's one of those colours that suits most people and most looks. It doesn't, you know, clash with any eye looks or lip colours. I use this one for layering as well with almost any other blush shade. Like I don't think it matters much what blush colour I'm putting on top of it. Last isn't really a blush, but it is a cream, so I thought I'd show you. It's their cream highlight in Aurora. I think they don't call it highlight, they call it gleam, but yeah, this is Aurora. And I think it also comes in a more bronzy shade. So there's Gleam. I quite often forget about Gleam. It does look really pretty. I just so often just go in for a powder highlight, but if you layer it with a powder then it's pretty spectacular. So Illamasqua blushes are quite pricey, but I really do think they're worth it. They're so long lasting. I've always wanted to try Naked Rose. I've actually been to the counter quite a few times to buy Naked Rose and it's always been sold out. Other things to look out for when the sales come around are their eyeshadows. They quite often go down to £5. The quads often get reduced quite a lot. I've gotten a lot of my lipsticks and lip glosses in the sale too, along with some Lush eyelashes. They're called Lush, I'm not describing them. Let me know if you'd be interested in seeing a video on my Illamasqua lipsticks or lip glosses, because I do have about 10 of each of those, I think. The eyeshadows, I think I have maybe 5 of the quads and maybe 10 to 15 singles, most bought in the sale. Let me know if you love Illamasqua too, and what your favourite things are from their range. So in summary, I love Illamasqua and I love their blushes. I hope this is helpful for anyone looking to buy them, but like I said, unless you're desperate for a particular one, I just hang around and wait for the sales. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and subscribe if you want to see more. I've left all my social media details down below as well. I also have a giveaway running on my blog and those details will be down below as well. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.